Okay, dwarfs. Shock and surprise. We're playing dwarfs on the ladder. But we're not playing them with our orcs where we can just bully them into conceding. Instead, we're playing them with our elves where we just get bullied instead. The ladder is, yeah, definitely, like I say, definitely like a bit of an eye-opener doing the orc run-off stream about how different ladder feels when you're playing the bang instead of the team getting banged on. It's a very different experience. You bought a tree today? Very nice. Hey, Shepherd. Hey, Furian. Yeah, I can't promise you that this is about to become like a super regular thing where I stream at this time all the time. I found 2 opportunities to this week, and I just thought it's nice to occasionally because I know that I have lots of people who follow me who aren't actually like in the right time zone for when I normally stream, because I normally stream UK mornings, and those of you in North America don't generally get to catch that. So it's nice to occasionally do an afternoon stream. It maybe crosses over between my usual people who like to follow the stream and then people who might not always get to. So yeah, that's us. We've got a Mighty Blow War Dancer, we've got a sidestep tackle, we've got 1 catcher for this game, we've got a wrestle. We paid full price for that because we decided we wanted to try and see how that goes. We're playing orcs dwarfs. We've got Mighty Blow Blitzer, Mighty Blow Blitzer, Mighty Blow Troll Slayer, Mighty Blow Lineman. This is a pretty good team for killing elves, so not our dream. And we're giving them 50,000. I wish we were getting a wizard Firian. We're very much the overdog again. In the spirit of this is a much more bangy ladder, we're going to receive the ball. And I'm sorry to tell you guys, we're probably going to attack her. Because it's dwarfs and they're not very fast, but they do have a lot of Mighty Blow that I don't really want to spend my time getting punched by. I'd like to do less stacker. I have been thinking about this recently and thinking I need to get more variety back into my game, because I think I've got too much into the habit of dackering. But I do think a matchup like this, where our opponent hasn't even taken any guard, it's just all Mighty Blow, and it's dwarfs who are slow, I just think it's the right thing to do, unfortunately. Might as well be closer. Deep kick is very nice for us. Officious ref I hate. That's one of ours. It's the wrestle one, which is one I really would have liked to not be stunned for the dacker, but what can you do? At least it wasn't sent off. So first things first, let's take that blitz since we lined it up to do it, and then run you back. 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 We don't need to pick up the ball this turn, so rather than risk doing this before the dodge, I will just run you next to the ball. Oh, there you go, we're not re-rolling that. So the whole plan of the dacker, as we always talk about, is to reduce the number of hits you take, but we've managed to get, on our turn 1, a KO and a stun against us. So it's a pretty terrible start to our dacker. We're going to be doing a dacker on the opening drive of the game, effectively on 9 players instead of 11, which is pretty bad. It's a very not good place to be to start things off. When your whole idea is to try to preserve a full team for as long as you can, starting it down 2 before you've even begun, not great. What tournament is everyone going to this weekend? I saw Blood Bowl Nut talking to Andy about being at a tournament together. Yeah, they did not get sent off for that. They have no bench and no bribe, but they just fouled and didn't get sent off. That genuinely is a terrible idea for dwarfs, because dwarfs on 10 players have a much harder time on offense, but it's a good idea if you don't roll doubles.
Like a foghorn with boobies.
It's always fun to start off with horrible dice at the start of a stream. And we have thoroughly done that there. Between the self-removal and then the officious ref giving them effectively a free removal since they fouled. Yeah, I like the wood elf pitch. It's nice. Dizzy! Hey, Dizzy. Global, I guess that is then for Blood Bowl Nut. I would have liked to go to Global, but too many tournaments. I'm already having a hard time getting all the logistics sorted out for travel and dog care for every tournament I've got in April and May. April and May is Slaughter Bowl next weekend. Is that next weekend? 21st? No. Weekend after next. Then NAF Champs. Then UK Games Expo. And in the middle of all that, I've got a wedding in Italy to go to. It's a lot. It's a lot coming up. Alright, I'm going to stay exactly where I am. I can do a blitz here. It will require a rush. Or they can go for the tree. Oh, I thought I hit N10. Apparently I did not hit N10. Or did they just hit N10 right back? Maybe they did. I'm so annoyed that we had to start this drive 2 players down. Like, just for no reason as well. Like, a vicious ref into a foul, which was such a greedy foul with 11 players and no bribe. Like, dwarves down a player on offense. It's really bad. And then that one, which was just rolling a 1 on the first dodge into a self-removal. And it's really, really frustrating, especially because we got this wrestle. Like, genuinely a big part of why I'm paying for that wrestle is for the Dakar. They're really good on the Dakar wrestle pieces. And so, of course, we don't get to use it. Oh well, at least we managed not to roll a 1 first time on that. Probably getting served. We'll find out. Straight for the red dice on the tree. Do they know about... They don't know about anything except for rolling the best dice in the world, apparently. My god. Okay. Well, if you hadn't rolled 1 in 4 knockdown, we would have done a quite nice job there, but they did roll 1 in 4 knockdown. So, good. It's just like, they're being so greedy as well, and it's just all fine because it's all working. Like, greed on the foul. They could have even like not re-rolled that but had a second go at it. Like, they didn't have to re-roll on that one player, but they just re-rolled it and it worked. Why bother doing anything that isn't just rolling high numbers on dice? Why didn't I think of this strategy? Just roll the big numbers. And then letting me have this. That's weird. Okay, well, possibly this is going to work out okay for us, but we'll see. Push that way. The surf will be hard, so we want to push this way. Yeah, I do feel like they've given us a lot of space here, which we're grateful for because things were not going great. Should not have followed this up. This is a mistake. Go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can get there without a rush. Nope, it is a rush. I can't count. Okay then. Well, poop. I think we're committed now. Good. Oh, this is not great. I've got to roll dice here with the ball not safe. Do I move the ball here first and then do these, or... I think probably it does still make more sense to move the ball first, but the ball is not going to be safe until these rushes are done. Tag those up. There's really not very many of them in front of us. Might just do it, even though it's giving up more hits than I would like. Alright. Let's see where this goes. Not certain this was the right thing to do, but I'm trying to give myself a numbers advantage up here in the pitch when we move this group of players forward. So 5 of us, 4 of them. If those 2 can't keep up, is what I'm thinking. Whether or not that's how it'll play out, we'll find out. So I've put the side step here, which means they can't surf it. They can still hit it, but it means they can't surf it. Is there a rush? Not gonna lie, the dwarf coach is making some plays that are confusing to me. But that has worked out fairly well for me. So that could get us, but we can try to hit it. That could get us. We can try to hit it. I think that will be it. That can't get us. None of these will be able to get us. There's no tackle on these players, so I'm just going to dodge this. Fine. So that could tag us, but it can't hit us. I think I can spend the reroll because they're not going to get tackle on that. Like, they could maybe tag it with that one, but they won't be able to put tackle on it, so I think it's alright to spend that reroll. Oh my god, a lot of skulls that turn. Into a seriously hurt tree. Amazing. Casual 11-11. Well, we're looking good to score. I'm still not sure we're looking good to win with these removals, but hey ho. That was just a casual 11-11. Like, that's not Mighty Blow. That's not anything. That's just 11-11. But yeah, I can't spend the Apo on an MNG. Not when there's good stuff on the pitch that's about to get punched. Making you less excited to unlock buddies. I mean, they're not always like this, but it does feel like they're like this a lot recently. It does feel like we're having a lot of these games where the dice are especially unwilling. That turn we rolled 2 double skulls and a 1 in 9. Double skull, rerolled into a knockdown, double push, 1 in 9, rerolled into a push, double skull. Meanwhile, instant power on the war dancer. Really hope I haven't miscalculated, but I don't think I have. They can't put a tackle player on that, so at least that. Will they pile on? They've got a KO. Can you pile onto a KO? I don't know how the pile driver works. Didn't look like there was a pause then for them to think about doing a pile drive. Are they going to foul here into another KO? They did get caught this time, so maybe that's something. Didn't roll a 6. Okay, so we have a dwarf has removed itself, at least. I'd really like to do a mighty bow hit on the water on the runner here, but we haven't got any rerolls and we're rolling a lot of skulls, so I'm just going to score. Get Lionhouse and SVV. You cannot pile drive a KO, okay? Because with the old piling on, you could pile onto a KO, couldn't you? I think. Yeah. Okay, so we got 3 of our KOs back. That's good. So we are on 9. But they're about to get their line of scrimmage hits. Old pylon was a decision during the armor injury. Pile driver is a decision for the initial armor injury alert. When you okay. Makes sense. I don't object to people fouling. Like, people are entitled to foul. In fact, with lots of teams, it's the right thing to do. I just was struggling with this team fouling without the bribe or a subs bench, because that should be a decent risk of getting sent off. Now they've had a player sent off, I feel less bad about it. And also, I would have fouled the war dancer on the floor 100% of the time, so I definitely don't blame them. I just don't want people... I don't want people to get away with fouling constantly without any repercussions. That's what I don't want. Because when I do fouls, I get repercussions. The hedgehog for new gnome tokens is too cute. The new gnomes are just brilliant. I love them. I love the minis. Throw a rock. So on this drive, this one turn drive, if someone stalls, they could get a rock thrown at them. I need to see if I can use my my Chaos Cards voucher to pre-order the gnomes. Cobblestone, thank you so much for the resub. 10 months with the weirdos. Rip that lineman. I think that was a journeyman. Yeah. Sorry, Benedict. Was it worth your journeyman fee to come here and get murdered by a dwarf? 2 random surprise streams 1 week. Oh, I have to worry something bad is going to happen to balance out the good. Hey, McNuffy. Apparently it's your first time in chat, so welcome. Glad the random surprise streams have found you. Just push with a reroll. Gets on the reroll. Gets another KO. I kind of wanted those to not be KOs because I wanted to see if he would pile on, because I think he will, given the way the fouling's gone. But we're just going to foul this one instead. Oh my god. Coach is just committed to violence here. I'm not sure they're committed to any other plan than just trying to murder my team. Which is going alright for them, because we're currently down 5 for the second half. We got just the 1 KO back this time. So we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players, which is not really enough players to do a serious defense against dwarves. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And because we haven't got enough players, I'm just going to put my line back here, which I don't like doing because it's much better to be able to pressure the ball sooner, but we haven't got many players. I always wondered how else would find journeyman players. We need some of you to come stand in line and get punched by dwarves. That is how we found Guinness. That's how you know they're good, because the ones who say yes to that proposition takes a certain mentality. So I think this is going to be a depends what the dwarfs want kind of situation. If they want the draw, I think they'll get the draw because we won't have enough players to stop them. If they want to play for a win, then maybe this will get interesting, because definitely we may be on a very low number of players to try to fight for a win. Losing the tree really stinks, because the tree on the line reduces the number of elf hits we take on that last line of scrimmage and this line of scrimmage. So the tree going out when it did is actually really bad. But hey ho. many things have been very bad in this game. So we'll just have to live with whatever happens. Okay. Still on 6 for now. Or they could pile drive. Here we go. Yeah, they're going to. Of course, they're going to pile drive. Did not get sent off, but did not remove us. Presumably going to foul this one. I mean, they have not passed up any opportunities to foul yet. But no foul this time. And no pickup. Okay. This is probably just tempting me into a bad situation where I get my important players injured, but I think we've got to try. Put a little pressure on. How rowdy do we go here? Because the rowdiest play would be bring you back, leap you over on a 3+3+, try and pick the ball up. We'd have a sidestep on it, but they have a lot of tackle to hit us with. Not sure if it's worth it, really. So we'll just spend a reroll doing that. And then we'll press that and watch it fail. Diced. Oh, of course you can't pile drive and foul. I forgot. Oh, there's a one on the roll. Another one? No. Oh, that would have been so good. Second one there. However, well, they do get it in the end. They just have to use the second reroll. Oh, they have grab. I forgot they had a grab player. That's why they did those rushes. Okay, so now we have 5 players on the pitch. And they pick the ball up. So now we're definitely not trying to stop them anymore. I don't know why it is that it feels like the removals are just worse than they were in Blood Bowl 2. I mean, they have fouled a bunch, so that definitely contributes to it. And fouling is better, right? Because you've got Argue the Core, which you didn't have in Blood Bowl 2. So it is like definitely like statistically a better choice than it used to be. Oh my god, I can't reroll it because it's my last one, but that means everything gets hit now. So yeah, we may just have no players and they might win for that reason. That's going to get served, that's getting hit and fouled. Okay, that's not getting served, but it might just get removed the other way. No, okay. I honestly think like the only reason we scored is because they basically let us, right? Like they made some really questionable choices. Like with the amount of oh, they're going to serve that, fair enough. Like with the amount of like bad dice we've had, good dice they've had, they could have just stopped us from scoring, but they were more interested in trying to kill us than they were in stopping us from scoring. So I should probably be happy that we're going to have any chance of getting the draw here, because really it's only because they've done so much focus on the killing and not much on the stopping. Well, if they do go for a win, at least we know we'll get that one player back. No point giving them blitzes. If they want to foul, they can. If we get enough KOs back, we might still have the one-turn try as well. I'm dackering over like a real elf coach. Nice ferret. Love to hear it. Opponent is pretty good at not rolling doubles. The main skill of Blood Bowl 2020, be good at not rolling doubles, because you're going to want to foul. So if they want to win, this is the turn they need to score. But they're going to foul first, it looks like, at the very least. Didn't get sent off again. They're not trying to win. It would have been a gamble, right, if we get all our KOs back, but they would have had a pretty good chance to go for the win, I think. They are really very good at not rolling doubles. There's no sneaky get. There's no sneaky get, no bribe. They've done 7 fouls now. One only caught once. Should be about 1 in 3. So they're definitely beating the odds with their ability to roll fouls without getting sent off. Another one. Maybe we'll do one next turn, get sent off before scoring. That would actually be quite funny. And it looks like they're thinking about it. No, it's going to get scored. I don't know why you'd celebrate that. You're not winning the game, you're drawing it. It's not like that's like a great outcome. Like with this team against this team, you should have been giving yourself a chance to win. Like it just has felt fully like this coach at no point in the game has even tried to win. Like they didn't make good decisions for stopping me on my offense when they had a pretty nice platform too, with me getting 2 players removed right away. And they didn't try to win them by scoring on their offense. They just literally, like from turn 1, were only interested in how many things can we kill, which I guess like you're allowed to do. Maybe you're just cosplaying it as we're dwarfs who don't like elves, and so punching things is what matters. But I mean, if you're doing that, then why not go whole hog and foul on turn 16? I don't think we can one turn here. There's not enough players. We've got 5 players, so I think we just set up on the off chance of a timeout thing. Oh well. No, failed the catch. Yeah, I think that's a much better draw for us than for them, given the state of the pitch for most of the game. But they were clearly happy. Not enough to buy a catch or a throw, which are the two things we'd look at buying. Do we stay committed to rolling randoms here? I feel like if I roll another random here, I might ruin it because we got tackle and that's really nice. I might just save for the stat here now. I do really like the stats on war dances, and I think you need to get tackle. So I might save for the stat here now. I think we'll take a random agility on Lionhouse and see where that leads us. So again, diving tackle, that's quite a useful skill on a catcher. Leap is not great. Sneaky git takes you down a certain path, but it's okay. Defensive, not good. Safe pair of hands, not good. But all the rest of them are okay. Sprint, sure feet, sidestep will all basically designate this player as our one-turner. And there's only 10 in total, so there's like 3 in 10, so like almost a 1/3 chance of getting one of the good luck one-turning skills. Jump up is fine. Diving catch is not like amazing, but for 10,000 it basically gives you like effective nerves of steel if you're in one tackle zone, which is not the worst. No, I don't turn 16 foul. The only time you'll see me turn 16 foul is in a league. If it's in a league, I might, because in a league it might be something that's worth doing, or if like someone's really got under my skin. Generally, if I'm turn 16 fouling, it probably means that I'm in a bad mood and like didn't bother me that. So yeah, very in there. They're half price. Catch your first skill, block. If you're choosing, it's block. If you're randoming, I would random agility and see what they get. I'm going to random it. Okay, that's one of the genuinely bad ones. Lionhouse, we might have to cycle you at some point, but we can't afford to right now, so we just have a overpriced catcher, unfortunately. That's one of the like 2 I think there were that are just like actually bad, don't want, and that is one of them, unfortunately. General random on the war dancers, definitely. On the catchers, good, okay, not really that useful, good. You'd get some use out of it, but I don't really want a Dauntless catcher. It's not their job. Frenzy, I don't want a Frenzy catcher. Shadowing, it just isn't a great skill in general. Don't want a Tackle catcher. Dirty player is the same as Sneaky Git, so yeah, I guess that's fine. Kick is okay. Strip ball and wrestle. The thing is that most of these general skills on a catcher lead you into turning the catchers into sackers, and like maybe because of random skills, that's now a thing you should consider. I was very against the idea of sacker catchers in the old rules. I think you've got so many players on the team that can be sackers. That's not what catchers' jobs is. So, to me, I think the agility tree is better. Because what you're trying to do is get one of those nice one-turner hits, and then you get a slightly cheaper one-turner, because that's one of the pieces that even in this 1.6 million TV cap, you definitely want a one-turner. So I think trying to get some saving on the cost of your one-turner is worth doing. So this is Renegades. Same opponent as the same coach we played last time. So we have some idea of what this coach enjoys, which is just fouling everything. They've got 3 Mighty Blow. We haven't got our tree, so this is going to be a pain. But Renegades are definitely one of those teams that can either go nuts or do nothing. So we'll just have to hope they roll bad big guy rolls. They've got the Roger, the Troll, and the Ogre, which I think is pretty much the standard set that most people take now. Dodge Dark Elf. Tackle Orc could be useful against us. They've got a sneaky kit which fits their foul every turn. Approach. The claws won't do anything. The wrestle could be nice. This is... I assumed this was a random, but it's not. They've paid full price for claws. I don't know why you'd ever take that as your first skill. I guess Mighty Blow isn't a regular access for them, so I guess, okay, yeah. No, I guess it does fit again with they're a coach who likes to murder things, and you can't get Mighty Blow on those players, so yeah. Yeah, it's the same coach. So they're just going to foul every turn. We know what's coming. Hey, Otter. We're going to Daka again. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily want to Daka against Renegades, but given that this coach has shown us exactly what side of coach they are, I think we will Daka again. Like, this coach has come to foul for 16 turns, so... Played against his team earlier, had insane rules against you, one Black Hawk kill, then a bit, so yikes. Hey, Smedley. I think Renegades tend to go one way or the other. They tend to go either they hit everything and kill everything, or they go the other way and the big guys use this whole game. They've only got 2 rerolls. They did take 2 assistant coaches, which will help them to maybe get extras. But obviously the rerolls aren't that good on the big guys anyway. So I quite like this idea of sticking the tackle in somewhere to stop me from using my dodge skill, but I think you should have put it maybe like on the other side to the rat ogre, because what I'm going to do now is just not base the rat ogre or the tackle piece, and I will hope that my dodge pieces get to dodge without having to engage with either of those two. Hopefully we don't get quite as bad a kick-off start to the game as we did last time. Changing weather, okay, so it's a short kick. Turn ordering is the issue here, because we want everyone to come back. We also can't leave that ball there. Who's going to carry for us? Probably you, so I think we probably have to just go for this and say if it gets a 1, we have to roll a reroll. Does not make us roll the reroll. That's good. Now we can bring everything back. G'day, Nick. How are you? G'day, Nick. How was your stream? You've been streaming a lot recently. G'day, Nick. I did lurk a little bit the other day, but I really don't understand the Pokemon stuff. But I hope you're enjoying being back streaming so much. I see you on most days. Okay, that is a better start to the Daka. Actually getting all 11 players for Daka is nice. If you are into Pokemon and occasional fumble, be sure to check out G'day, Nick. We haven't been going that long. Our first game was a 1-1 draw with some dwarfs who really could have tried to beat us, but didn't want to try to beat us, just wanted to foul everything. And we've now spun into exactly the same coach, but playing Chaos Renegades, so we have a good idea of what this coach enjoys. And it seems to be less focused on how to win and more focused on how to murder, so unsurprisingly we're doing a Daka. I know, Ferret, someone used it against us. It's a really good one. It's a really good one. Yeah, it's a good strategy for if you want to advance the rat ogre on a situation where you're not going to use the action on it. Declare the blitz even if you're not going to be able to use the blitz. So, we are currently in rushing range for any of their players. I'm not going to come any further forward. I'm going to say to their ogre that we dare you to run in, but just in case, let's not put our things in surfing positions because we actually just don't need to. Yes, you can, Lionhouse. I think that was FAQ'd at some point. Okay, looks like they are going to come forward at least a little bit. So one of the hopes when you're doing a Dakar against a team like Renegades is that at some point one of the big guys will go dozy and give you more opportunities that way. Because they've activated them all both turns, so every time that's rolling a 2+ on each of them. So a 1 in 6 chance to fail. Obviously with the rat ogre, if it does fail, that's the reason they're keeping the orc close to it. It's just going to hit that orc, but you never know. I've seen them kill orcs before. It is a bit like weird that you can declare blitz with the rat ogre in some ways, right? Because since they changed the rules, a blitz does have to be on a specific target. So the thing that you can, the fact that you can do it on someone who's not even in range is kind of like an odd quirk. To me, anyway. So all we've done there is return it to exactly the same distance we had from them the turn before. Okay, this looks like it's going to be a more genuine attempt to defend than they did on the last drive, in the last game. They have given me a dilemma here because that's very surfable, right? Like we just hit it on this angle, you push into that player, it can't go into that player, so it goes off. The dilemma is if I put someone there to make it a 2 dice, then they will get a counter surf. I could just try it on a 1 dice and see if we get lucky. But if I do bring in an assist, it will be easy for them to counter serve. Pretty tempted just to try it on the 1 dice. Because if it fails there, then do you know what? We're still here. We've still got 4 turns. Sod it. Let's just try it on the 1 dice. Easy. Gets KO. think now we've sent you forward, Gruff, on your own. We probably have to commit to bringing some friends forward as well. Which means that on turn 4 is when we start getting hit back, which is not too bad. I say now before they just kill everyone. I'm going to dare them to do the double rush serve. They'll probably do it, but you know what? If they do it, at least it means the rat ogre gets stuck to that sideline. So what I'm doing here is creating a double layer to the screen on the catcher, because what I don't want to happen is for the tail to get, or the rat ogre to get an easy way in to go and be on the catcher. That's why I'm doubling up my screen. Bloodborne, I said minutes ago, I was saying I don't want to keep doing dackers, I want to do less of them. But if you saw how this opponent played in the last game, you would understand the logic. This opponent in the last game made a pretty determined effort to just kill, not to try to play and do things. So, yes, I will. I will respond to how they play by doing this. So, confusingly, they came forward and then they've just run backwards again. Yeah, I'm a little confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could blitz you with Mighty, but we'd have to be in a bit of a scary spot afterwards. We might have to accept doing this one without Mighty Bow. They've brought the Roger to this side, so we'll go to the side where there is no Roger. That seems fairly obvious to do. Sadly, we're going to have to blitz with our Mighty Bow. Alright. Alright. Coming here. Coming here. You're coming here. Do that. Do that. See if it had Mighty Bow, it would have been non break. Boo. Okay. Left that a bit exposed as well. I think this was a mistake. I put that in the way, which forced me to not have them. Oh, they're going to do a dodge. They're going to fail the dodge. Well, that's all pretty convenient. I think we're going to have to go without the Mighty Bow again, which is very sad, but we're going to take this opportunity to push through for sure. Please don't. Okay. You can get without rushes. You can go 1, 2, 3. Don't want to have to cut that corner, but I think I do have to cut that corner.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
The safest thing is going to be to hand off there as well. None of you can go until the rest have gone. Please don't snake. Okay, good. Do you know what? I was going to do some rushes there and I think I just don't need to. Just don't need to. Would have just been greedy. Courses, I'm not sure I understand all that. I might have to get Google Translate out. Okay, Ratogger comes in for the first time this game, does get a knockdown. But hopefully our strategy here will work out. We shall see. Do you have a plan? We'll see if it's a good plan. Ogre rolls a 1. That's the first big guy one they've had, I think. This is nice, pairing together the tail with the tackle. Oh, we're doing a throw teammate? So we brought the goblin over to be a friend, and now we're going to chuck the goblin. Where are we chucking the goblin to? That's the question. We're going to embrace chaos. I enjoy this. This is a funny option. Whether or not it's a good option, we'll see. Okay. Do you know what? That's actually really bad for me. That's genuinely taken out my first plan. My first plan was move this and then chain push here to push you off, because this would have pushed you here. Like, this is an easy chain push, right? Like, we hit here, we push into that, we push that there. Maybe we can still do it. We just got to fill more squares. We'd have to fill both of those squares. Yeah, it's definitely a pain. It's definitely made this more annoying. Because who can even fill those squares? It'd have to be you and the war dancer. Do I want to do that? Not really. That's genuinely, like, really bad for us. Okay. I could hit you here. If I fill this square, hit you into there, and at least push that off. And we could block from here. That has, yeah, that's actually worked really well for them. Annoyingly. It's definitely scuppered what I was planning to do. I think this has got to be the play now, because this gives us a couple of different outs. Power's good. Push. I've stuffed this up. No, I haven't. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I've stuffed this up. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. This is not good. This is not what I thought I was doing. So that's going to be interesting. I think we're going to have to do the 3+ handoff here, which I'm not excited about. Okay. Yeah, that was a mistake by me. That was me confusing myself with my chain push. Hopefully it will still work out. We're definitely getting a bunch of extra hits up here now. I think everything else got to stay. Yikes, that was a bad turn. That was a bad turn. This stun here like really threw me off because I had a plan, like that was standing, right? And that wasn't base at the start of turn, so that was just going to move. And I was going to do the chain push in such a way as to push that into the empty square. Yeah, obviously that all got thrown off kilter. Puts the reroll in there. Looking for a power with this one. Getting it. Just a stun. Slightly surprised that was worth a reroll. Because you're still not hitting this ball. Roger rolls a 1, so it's going to hit you. Oh, we did a 4+ dodge to serve. Wow, that is some rowdy Roger play. Wowzer. The Roger just did a 4+ dodge and got the serve for it. Lucky for us, did not do any dodge. But it has put the Roger back on the ball. Well, this certainly got messy. We may be forced to do the 3+ dodge here, we shall see. The more of these things that succeed, the harder it is to come up with better solutions. So I think we definitely take this. Not really what we were hoping for, but... So we could fill here. We could dodge this and hit here. We would need to have filled this square here as well. And then I think that should all work. The only thing is, this is a dodge off tackle. They're both dodges off tackle. I think we still do it, but if we have to reroll either dodge, then we might then switch plan and just have to do a 3+ dodge. Okay. So we've got strength 3 here. We'd be hitting this on a -1. So strength 3, but we've got a +1 from here. So yeah, this does still. Okay, we've got tackles, so we won't even have to do a dodge. Okay. Well, that was a mess, but we got where we were trying to go in the end. And we did get our KO back. So, for now, 11 players. I will be shocked if they don't try to foul us. They can do a 1-turn because they have got a goblin, so we need to think about that as well. Their fastest player is movement 7, so 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll go here for our line, and hope, I guess. A messy Dakka, I know. As if they're ever clean. But yeah, no, I feel like that was not my finest work. The term where I confused myself with my chain pushes was pretty bad. But we managed to roll a 3+. So it was alright. Mootlies, I'm so sorry I didn't see you say hi. So I'm sorry it's a hi and bye. Hope you're well. I think I've missed some people saying hi in chat. Oh, are you the opponent, Cosius? Or is that a no, I'm not? Are you just saying that in there? I don't know. I feel like I've missed a lot of chat. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, anyone I haven't said hello to. Oh, wow. Did the ogre just catch it? No, it's a catch failure. Okay, that touch back. So well, that's pretty big, actually. That's definitely increases their chance of the 1-turns. They've skipped the bit of having to pick up the ball and hand it to a goblin. So that's already a pretty nice start for them. They have a... Did they just gain a reroll on the kickoff as well? Okay, this has gone from an unlikely 1-turn to quite a likely 1-turn in the blink of an eye, because I think they just got a free reroll as well. Yeah, so they got a free reroll that has increased the chances here a lot. This will be a bummer if it works. It's still a 2+ really stupid, 2+ hungry, and I think it's just a 2+ to get the opponent to get the goblin flying. So 3 2s, and then the scatter obviously is big because that would decide if it lands. But if it doesn't land in a tackle zone, it's a 4+ landing. But yeah, the difference between having a reroll for that and not is pretty big. And then obviously there's like maybe dodges and rushes depending on where it landed. That's a pretty bad line of scrimmage for us. We've gone from 11 to 9, no KOs, so they're all definitely out for the second half. Yeah, the ogre would have been better for throwing, and the troll, because the ogre only has 1 2+ to roll before throwing, whereas the troll has an extra 1 because of the hunger. Well, not stupid, not hungry. Successful throw. Needs to reroll the landing. Does successfully reroll the landing. Can make it. Oh my god, it's all worked. No, it hasn't. Thank goodness. I thought that free reroll was going to be the difference there, but lucky for us, they used it on the landing and didn't have it for the rushes. Well, okay, so we've got 9 elves. Let's see if 9 elves is enough to stop them on defense. It's enough to at least do a proper defensive formation this time, so it's an upgrade on last game. We'll see how they play it. Hey, Vonru. Poor streamer etiquette. Always read chat. Chat to the people who are most important to the stream. I try. Hello again, Cauliflower. TV is now 700 after one match. But you won that match, Star Ferret. This is the true elf experience. You lost some players, but you won, and so you feel good. You think to yourself, well, that was fun. I won a game of Blood Bowl. And I did it despite losing all those players. And you feel good about that. And you didn't do it by being boring dwarfs. And you feel good about that. Okay, well, first one just stunned. Second one KO'd, so now we're down to 8. Guess they're going to blitz with the troll because they haven't blocked with it. Okay, just a push, but that will get you another hit with the other one. Still waiting for these big guys to roll some more ones. I think they've only rolled 2 ones that first half between them. So Renegades, as we said at the start, they tend to go as those big guys do, and that can be very swingy. So we have 8 on the pitch, but only 6 who can go this turn. Definitely not a great position to be in. It does feel a bit like this is every ladder game with the Wood Elves. Really would like to get a bench. But yeah, for sure having the tree around would help a bit in this matchup. Just to be able to put it in the way and slow down the Mighty Blow hits on AV8+. Opponent is trying to get us to come to this sideline, which obviously we don't want to do because there's a rat ogre here. So I think for now we're actually just going to go for a Mighty Blow hit on this one, see if we can do any sort of chipping back on players. You haven't done a lot of killing since we got you Mighty Blow, Collie. And by the fact you've got 1 SPP, I think we can say you've done specifically 0 killing since we got you that skill, which was supposed to help you do some more killing. Not trying to single you out, but I am singling you out. Fire Collie, better yet rename that player Ferret. We won't be doing that. Okay, goes with the Rogue on the catcher, gets a push on the first hit, gets a push on the second hit, and doesn't get to push onto the troll because we've got Blood in the way. Does leave 2 of our players on the Rogue. I'm assuming they will bring some support in for it. Like that jerk. Got a halflings on my tabletop league today. Their TV is 780, mine's 1195. Q Deep Root, Cindy, Master Chef, plus more. Ugh. Halflings are... good vehicles for stars. Although, can they Megastars banned? Because if not, they should probably take Griff. Better than all of those things is just Griff, who is ridiculous. Have we got a chance to hit the Rogue here? Because if there is one, we're trying it. Strength 3, no guard here. Yeah. 2 dice on the rogue, or if we just bring the assists in. I will be trying that, thank you. Please, please get dead. Please. Not dead. Diced. You just gotta dodge. Miss 1 dice. Fine. Seriously thinking about fouling that rogue. So that would be armor 9. We'd get a +3 makes it a 6. -1 makes it a 7. Yeah, we're fouling the rogue. Unsuccessfully. So we had either an 8+ for the mighty bow hit or a 7+ to just at least stun that thing. But no success, sadly. Now we get counter-murdered. Well, at least it's going to hit their own player first. It does still get to blitz. Pushes first time. Power second time, of course. And they will foul that with the sneaky git, I would imagine. Oh, we needed that. We needed that armor break. We really needed that armor break. 2 goes at it as well. Like I say, like 8+ with the mighty bow or 7+ on the foul. It's pretty decent odds to get one or the other. Oh well. This is looking like another draw. Left this is 1 dice. Just not going to take it, fair enough. Bad start. Seven plus again. Come on. Okay, better. Yes. Okay, good. Good, good, good. All right. That is something. Where are we blitzing? It's just this one. I think it's just this one. Maybe that'll make it harder to foul. I'm not sure. Oh, arm broke on the orc. That's unexpected. Bonus. We're taking some hits back, but we did get the rogue off the pitch, which is something. We'll stick tackle on this goblin. Try to discourage it from dodging places to foul. Okay, another removal's good. One dice without block gets a both down, gets another both down. We have a hit on the ball. What is the way to do this? Probably it's hit here. Hopefully knock that over and get the assist in. Cancel there and hit you with wrestle. It's probably the best we're going to get. Do need to cancel this out. So, Penef, I'm sorry. You just got to do that for us. Perfect. That is the one we wanted. Get rid of that goblin. And catcher goes here. Wrestle hit from here. Do I reroll it? I think probably not. Probably we just push you onto this. Leave that for now. Let's get our mighty blow back up and in the game. If I had another reroll, if I had 2 rerolls in the bank, I definitely would have rerolled that, but I don't. So I think tough decision, but probably this is right. I think we just have to leave the rest of it, don't we? Hi, Tokamada. How's the elfing going? Well, we drew with some dwarfs, and we are fighting a hard fight against some Chaos Renegades. We've just had 2 good turns because we were down 3 players, but we've removed a rat ogre with a foul and a goblin on a block, which has brought us back closer to even numbers here. See, I thought that was going to be the blitz because that had tackle, so you could have hit my war dance with tackle. But they obviously have a different plan. Okay, just to stun is good. Maybe they're just going to dodge. It is only a 2+. Leave me to deal with the tackle. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Slightly confused you went straight back and not into that square because I assume you're coming this way, but... Okay. So we've got a 1 dice, but it's just straight power fishing. Do we go for the powerfish? Or do we just take another blitz? We're turning on 13. I don't think we go for the powerfish here. I think we're better off just trying to get up in their face again. Give them a bunch of different things to deal with. Good. Like, it's definitely not unsolvable for them, but we make them roll some dice. Just bring in the yellow guard. I wish. I wish, Sergeant. I wish. And hey, how are you? Okay, that not being a knockdown's pretty nice, actually. That's pushed that into the area they probably wanted to move into. So maybe now that's the place they have to blitz. Because they can just dodge backwards again, which is what they're doing. Like, it's only a movement 6 ball carrier, so like forcing them away from our end zone is not terrible, but at some point we're probably going to have to go in on it because it is still an elf. That is a huge pow fish. If that's not a pow, then we've got a great hit on the ball here, but it is a pow, so probably we have a dead ball dancer instead. Okay, not dead, that's good. Could foul it, but it would have to be with that, which would leave the ball. Okay, we've just left the ball uncovered again. Which is good. We'll take that hit on the ball again, I think. Oh no, they've realised. They realise a bit late. 1. Can this get to the ball? 1, 2, 3, 4. Could do it as a leap, but it's a bit rowdy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could do it this way without tackle. That's probably what we should do. It's still going to be 2 dice this way. And we've got block, so... play is that? Do we do anything else first? Could move this somewhere, I'm just not sure where. Could get that up and block it, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it does enough for us. I actually think it's better to do the blitz first here, because I think it's going to, whether or not it succeeds, it's going to tell us what we do with the rest. Oh, I'm so tempted to reroll this. Didn't reroll the one when I'd wrestle, which was same odds, but more time has ticked down since then. 3 turns to go. No, I didn't get it. Damn it. Alright, well, maybe that will be a reroll we regret. Let's see. And you up there. You there. Make him roll some dice again. I don't know if it was either. I just felt like we were due a pow because we've had 6 dice on it now, and on all of them a pow or a both down would have worked. Oh, I need to get one of those. Well, I will go in to try and get one after this game, but we are in the middle of a game. Doesn't reroll that. We've got 2+ dodge away again, don't they? It's just too easy to dodge away because that's an elf. Snake? Snake would be helpful. Oh, they rolled a 1 as well. Underworld with Morgul Varag is very doable. Ugh, hate that. I've been assuming I'd go just because it's one of the ones I can get to quite easily, but that does make me think maybe I shouldn't. I really don't want to play. I just, yeah, I might not go if that's the rule set. You know, Blood Bowl tournaments are fun, but it's all like time and money, and games like that aren't fun. Yeah, I wish I'd kept my reroll here, because I think a reroll would have made this an easy hit on the ball, but without a reroll, I think there's a decent chance I don't get my hit on the ball. Because probably the easiest hit on the ball now is 2+ with a U, 2+ with a U, but I haven't got a reroll for either of them. Could do it with this one. Probably it's slightly better to do it with this one because it's still going through tackle. It's still too hard 2+ got the tackle here, but if you get there, it's a better chance to knock down, so probably we do it with a U. I think we just have to go for it. Okay. It will either work or it won't. Could we block this? Could put you in here. Bring you around. Bring you around. Yes, we definitely can block it. Is there a risk if I get a push that I'm going to block my own hit? Yes. But if I block my own hit, I can just do that one instead. So, alright. Now hang on, because I need 2 assists here. And I need a third person to cancel here. Yeah, we got 3. That's okay. That's possible. Block is a good skill. So now we can do this without going off tackle. Got him. All right. Not an amazing scatter, but not terrible. Could have taken the hit there, but I think more value in trying to get the ball. Oh well. Probably they're still going to get this, but we've given them at least some work to do. Actually, it's not as easy as I thought, because that, to be in range to score, has to use all of its movement to go forward now. So it can't pick that ball up. Someone else has to pick it up. That makes it a lot harder. Probably if I'm them, I'm actually going to want to scatter that ball and hope it comes down, because that's going to make life a lot easier. So we don't scatter the ball here. We still don't scatter the ball here. That's their reroll gone. So they can blitz this, but then picking the ball up will take them out of range. So someone else has to pick it up and give it to this guy. And I'm not sure who that someone else is. You, I guess. Okay. They've You've done the blitzes. But who's scoring? So you go 2+2 plus the end zone. You can go... Oh, okay. All right. Do it with that one. So it's 2+2 plus 3 plus. Is there an animosity as well? So 3 2s and a 3. 1, 2, 3. Just all works. Boo. Oh my god. So many frustrating ways to draw. So many different frustrating ways to draw. With hindsight, I wish I'd taken the block instead of doing that dodge at the end, but hey ho. I think that was a big mistake, actually. With hindsight, I think if I'd counted the squares for that player to score, I would have done that instead. So I guess that is a big mistake by me.
Like a foghorn with boobies.
Boobies. Boobies. Can we do a fun one-turn try here? No, because we need to fill that. Do we? Maybe we don't. So if we put you here... Problem is we need to get people into both of these squares. That's going to be the hard bit. And you have to be there. So we'd have to do a hard 4+ dodge in here first. It's still not working, is it? You have to go the blitz from here. Well, let's think about it anyway. Maybe we'll get lucky and roll a timeout. Nope. This is a bad draw. This is me throwing away a situation I should have had. I think if I genuinely just do that block instead of doing that dodge at the end, I'm probably all right. So that's annoying. That's annoying. Hey, Fueling. They did roll a lot of dice without the reroll at the end, right? Like, we still got unlucky, but... I feel like maybe they're creating a situation which makes this one turn more possible. Because of the sidestep. Fill here. Blitz here. Push. 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 Or is it better just to hit this first into here? Yeah, I think I like that. I think we're going to need to do these dodges, so let's just try one. Okay, that's fine. I think I've got to do this more nice. But power's fine. I'm not sure I can do this actually. I think I left myself one block short here, haven't I? That's actually there. Because where's the next box coming from? So actually we haven't got it anyway. Well, we tried. We tried. The lesson here is don't try. Oh, that was supposed to be a pass and I misclicked it. I wouldn't have liked it anyway. So with hindsight, 2 draws or lose the first, win the second. Oh, it's way better to lose than win. Way better to lose than win. Because of how this ladder works, win streaks get you things. So yeah, it's way better to lose than win. Way better. We're gonna buy the third catcher or thrower. I think third catcher. Especially because Lionhouse is sort of on borrowed time with that guard skill, defensive skill. Let's take a random general here. See if we get something fun. Dauntless. Don't hate it. Don't love it, but don't hate it.